Welcome back to the Tobago Updates Youth Morning Show. Yes, viewers, we're out of studio this morning and we're at Le Chateau in Mount Pleasant, Tobago. This morning, I'm joined by Miss Gizelle Drue, and she is the owner and operator of Tobagowyck. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Tobago by extension, yourself, and all the viewers at the moment.
Okay, so can you tell us about yourself? Who is Gizelle Drue?
Who is Gizelle Drue? Well, for a lot of the viewers, they actually are very familiar with me and Tobagowyck, and that's why today I want to talk about the Candle Bar, who also trades under Tobagowyck. But Gizelle Drue, I am a mother of three. I am now a full-time entrepreneur, a chandler, which a lot of people may not be familiar with the term, and not just somebody that makes and creates candles. And I actually am embarking on a lot of projects now to work within the community.
Okay, and well, we're here to talk about Tobagowyck and the candle bar. Can you tell us a little bit about that experience?
Okay, sure. So Tobagowyck is the COVID baby. You know, I've been saying that for a few years now, since 2020. And out of Tobagowyck, we now have the Candle Bar. So the Candle Bar is an all-inclusive experience as to where persons now get to make their own candle. They get to put their own Tobago spin on their project. So they basically come in, they get to choose their own vessels, their own scents, they get to decorate their candle, and they also get to leave with the finished product.
So you spoke about being able to come and create your own candle, put your little own spin on it, make it personal, right?
Yeah.
Mental health within the Tobago space is becoming less and less taboo, and persons are going a little bit more towards self care. They're appreciating it a lot more in recent times. What would you say to that? What would you say regarding your business and self care within the Tobago space or the Caribbean in general? How would you say your business, the Candle Bar experience, contributes to alleviating mental health problems within Trinidad and Tobago?
Well, oh my gosh, definitely, yes. I think we play a large role in personal therapy as well as group therapy. A lot of persons tend to be stressed when they come in. They'll book sessions after work. So the actual ability that, you possess to sit and put something together that you have done, I think it gives a lot of people a great feeling. I think it boosts self-esteem, and I think it's a fantastic thing as it relates to therapy.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about the name Tobagowyck and the candle bar. You said Tobagowyck was a COVID baby, so I assume you had a lot of time to come up with a name. We heard Luke talk about Wicked earlier this morning. We're feeling
Yes, I
Wicked,
like
that's
that. That
that's
was
the feeling
nice.
that we're having this morning here at Tobagowyck. So tell us about the name Tobagowyck and the candle bar.
Right. So Tobagowyck is all things Tobago as it relates to scents and candles. The reason why Tobagowyck is special is because the scents are curated based on places in Tobago, beaches, villages, famous saying. So it brings all things home. Now the difference between Tobagowyck and the candle bar is the actual space which you can come to in Tobago to create these things. Tobagowyck is the product. So there's a separation between the two.
Okay, now I love that you mentioned that regarding the separation and the products being based on places in Tobago, well, some of them for that matter. Tobago is a lot of experiential tourism, a lot of authentic experiences. You get to come and experience. Have you considered marketing your business, Tobago, the Candle Bar, as an experience, as a Tobago experience? If not, what measures do you think you can take in the future to do that kind of thing?
Well, actually, I do. I work hand in hand with the THA. I work with tourism. I work with BDU, NEDCO. I work with Export TT. And basically, all of these organizations, companies, they come together for us to discuss how we can make this an experience for persons on the island as well as visitors. And as for the candle bar, we want to make it not just for tourists, but for everyone, a takeaway experience, whether you live down the road in Plymouth, whether you live in Trinidad. We want you to be able to take away something from the experience. So I think gone are the times where persons come to Tobago and they want keychains and t-shirts. No, you want a candle. You want a candle that reminds you of when you were here. Even if you live here, you want a candle that reminds you of when you were at the candle bar, who you were with, and the memories that you put into that experience.
Okay, that's wonderful. Not only being able to have a candle to remember Tobago, but to remember that you also made that candle. You were able to put your personal spin on it, but there's also that Tobago element in the candle. You spoke a little bit about Nedco and BDU, so obviously I'm going to ask you about financing for your business. Was it a challenge? How did you overcome that challenge? What was it like getting financing to start the Candle Bar and Tobagowyck? Because I know you said you started Tobagowyck during the COVID time. So did you start online first? Was it a little Instagram store and then you came and you got this nice space and started the Candle Bar? Tell us about that experience.
Well, that experience has been a process, truly. Yes, we started online during COVID because business were restricted, and we grew. So, as I said, you apply, medical, and they work with you. They work with you in terms of equipment and what your needs are, and you have to do a little work too. You can't just rely on your government for everything. You have to put your 2 feet forward and try to put together as much as you can. So, as many of you know, we started in the kitchen, we moved from the kitchen to the garage, and now we are at the chateau. And we are hoping that when the new airport is completed, have a room there, because we want to take to it too.
Okay, viewers, so we're going to be heading to a short break and we'll be right back. Remember to share the live, share the live, share the live.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place.
So
Good
viewers, we're
morning.
still here with
Good
Miss
morning.
Gizelle Drue of Tobagowyck. We apologize for that little glitch in the audio a little while ago, but we're going to continue the conversation, right?
Sure.
We were talking about financing. You spoke about BDU and Nedco. Tell us about your experience regarding financing your business.
Right. So what I was saying is, there are government programs that do assist in terms of startup cost, some of the materials and equipment that you may need. So I encourage persons to, apply, read through the necessary documentation, and you also have to put your 2 feet forward, so that in addition to how the government agencies can help, it can help you get to where you need to be. My experience has been positive thus far, and I know a lot of other persons also have had good experience.
Okay, and what was the inspiration behind both businesses?
COVID, boredom, no work, doing something you love, and having family and friends basically say, but this is fantastic, why don't you do it on a larger scale? We went from products, and now I find myself totally involved in the candle bar, and actually it makes me happy. It's therapeutic to me, and it also makes other people happy, and they find it's therapeutic. So that has been taking up all of my time recently, and I rather enjoy it.
Okay, I think that's amazing also that you were able to use your product and make a service out of it to offer to persons within the Tobago space. And viewers, I'm not sure if you could see clearly. I think you'll see her a little better when she goes inside with Dwayne and Luke to make the candles. But she looks very gorgeous this morning. Tell us about your dress. It's merch. It's very cute. She has
Thank
a nice
you.
dress with the Tobagowyck logo on it. So tell us a little bit about this. Do you have these on sale for persons? Because it's very, very cute.
No, I haven't arrived at the merchandise on sale as yet. What I basically do is everything that's in my wardrobe, I just stamp the Tobagowyck on it. I am a marketing and advertising major, so I know the name. It all comes home with the name.
Okay, wonderful. Love to hear that. So I know viewers, when she goes inside the Dwayne and Luke, you hear a little bit more about the pricing for the experience and the things that go into the candle making. We have some of the candles here with us this morning. Can you tell us a little bit about this one in particular? It's very, very pretty. I love the colors. Yeah.
Right. So the Strawberry Bliss is one of 7. I have Strawberry Bliss, Englishman's Escape, Nostalgic Nylon Pool, and those are some of the favorites. Those are classic, and people just love it.
Okay, and on the label we're seeing the scents that you get in the candle. she says approximately how long it will burn for also.
Yes.
So viewers, we're going to take a short break, and when we head back, we'll be going inside to the candle bar for the candle making experience. So stay tuned and remember to share the live, share the live, share the live.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Welcome back to Youth Wednesdays on Tobago Updates Morning Show. We're still here live at Tobagowyck. Yes, we're going to have a Wick edit experience, a Wick edit experience, or as Luke would say, a Wick experience this morning. Not John Wick, but a Wick experience. So we're still here with Miss Gizelle Drue. We're still here with Miss Gizelle Drue. Still here with Miss Gizelle Drue. So we're going to have a hands-on approach as to how we're going to be making some candles this morning. So Luke, are you excited?
I'm very excited to get Wick's doing. So viewers are right here inside the candle bar. So we'll be walking over to see what Miss Gizelle has in store for us. So let's go.
So gentlemen, officially welcome to the candle bar. I will be your chandler for the morning, and we're going to get some candles made. So we know that you all have chosen your vessels already. So we're going to go through the process fairly quickly and get you some candles and get you excited.
Yes, his vessel is starring there on the shelf.
Okay, well, no problem. Right, so where we start, right, so choosing your vessel is how we start. We will choose the type of wicks that we're going to use, and then you will choose the scents that you want to, what you want your candle to smell like.
Okay, great.
Right, so I'm going to go through it quickly. We have traditional cotton wicks, we have hemp and cotton wicks, and then we have wooden wicks, which is what you can see on your station. So these are the three most popular types of wicks that we typically use to make a candle. I'll explain them quickly. Cotton, traditional, fast burning. You'll get less time with your candle, but you'll get the normal high flame. And hemp, medium to slow burning. So you'll get a little bit more time with your candle, however you'll get a lower flame. Right? And then the wood is becoming increasingly popular. Very difficult to light, however, but you will get that fireplace vibe, like a kind of crackle and pop, low flame. So it's up to you which ones you would like to
But before we go into to choosing, the wooden wick, would it kind of add to the scent of or distort the scent?
No, so the wooden wick is not scented, but what it gives is, when you light wood, a kind of
woody scent,
kind of woody
smoky.
scent. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice,
Yeah, but also a little bit difficult to light, so I wouldn't suggest using a matches or a lighter.
Right.
Use a proper equipment, a candle lighter or a torch lighter.
Okay, good.
Okay,
Right?
nice.
So I will allow you all to choose which ones you would like to put in your vessel.
Do we get a vessel for Kayleigh? She's here in the spirits.
That's not a problem. You can
Okay.
grab one for her.
All right, let's grab one for Kayleigh. Kayleigh, I'm doing this for US, so you need to be very appreciative of my efforts. All right.
Right. So,
I think I'll choose the hemp.
hemp. Okay.
hemp,
What
yeah.
about you?
I'll choose the wooden for myself.
Okay.
Kayleigh,
So the
let's-
wooden goes with this tab as
Okay,
well.
lovely. Kayleigh, I wonder what Kayleigh will
You
want.
want to choose the hemp for her?
Yeah, let me think. I think she'll want the hemp.
Okay,
Nice.
no problem. Right. So also at your station, you'll see these little things on the yellow backdrop. So these are the wick holders.
Oh.
So this is what sticks your wick in place in your vessel.
Right.
So you're just gonna peel off the back, so it's double sticky. So one side for your wick,
Thank
the
you.
other side to stick down in your vessel. Now, because of the circumference of the vessel, you just need one wick. So you want to try to center your wick so that you'll get a good burn once your candle is completed. Let me get one for her. I get some through? You got it? So now the wooden wick is a little bit different because it has a standing tab. And what you want to do is you're going to put I'll help you since you're making one for her as well. You want to center it like this.
Okay,
Right?
let's put it on the double side.
You put it on the double sided and you put it to stand up.
All right, viewers. So we are wicking up our vessels. So I'm just gonna put it in on the double-sided. Okay, great.
Right. So, because you both use the hemp wick, now what we're going to use is the wick holder, and this is what holds your wick in place. Not needed for the wood because it stands up on its own. But if you notice, these kind of,
Fall in, yes.
So you're going to put your wick through the center hole, and you're just going to notch it in place.
All right, viewers, so we're gonna get that wick in the center. Nice and easy.
Yeah, and you're going to stick it through that hole there so it stays full.
Okay, great.
Yeah. When you pour the wax, what happens is if it's not stuck properly, it will kind of wilt. I'm getting it? Yeah, you can put it either way, up or down. Well, yeah, put it down first and then, yeah, stick it in. Getting it? Yeah, there you go.
Wicked.
You're making me feel like now I have to make some merchandise. That's where somebody else takes it.
Wicked, yes, we're getting wicks today, viewers. Right, so now all wicks are in. So what's next in store for
Okay,
us?
so what's next? Let me
We have to
bring-
choose the scent.
Yes. And this is always the fun part because, you know, everybody has different taste. So I'm going to bring the tray over here and let you guys do your scent smelling.
So my top 3 scents in any scent is like vanilla, shea butter, and I also like musky sweet masculine scent as well.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing about most scents is vanilla tends to be like
Like the base.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I mean, we know that a lot of people like
Yeah.
vanilla.
Right, all right.
So here you have a
So
variation.
these are the oils.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is a combination of essential and fragrance oils. So you all go ahead, you open, you smell. I
Oh,
also
I've
have
seen
some coffee
coconuts.
if
Yes, I
it's
love
too
a good
much
coffee.
to cleanse the palate.
Okay, you like coffee? Right, so viewers, I'm gonna smell the coconut live bean.
Yes. So a lot of these scents you'll notice are very, you know, Caribbean-ish, very island-ish.
Japanese cherry blossom for me.
But naked.
That smells really good. It's a
Baked
kind
pear?
of, yeah.
So I have baked pear, guys. Baked pear, and the cinnamon.
Can we mix the fragrances?
Yes, so you get to choose up to 2 fragrances to blend in your candle. That one is really nice, Caribbean Dream. Yeah, I use that in a lot of my fragrances.
My bad. Yes, viewers, I'm a bit clumsy sometimes.
That's okay. The candle bar is a messy place. We're accustomed.
Okay.
Hard to choose,
It's really difficult to choose.
Hey, just grab 2. They all smell good.
So, I know Kayleigh will probably like the coconut cream,
Cream pie.
pie,
She might like this as well.
the Japanese cherry.
Yes, I found.
Yes, Kayleigh will like this.
Viewers,
Found
I
it?
have found my scent, right, and this is called creme brulee.
Creme brulee.
Creme brulee. Oh my god. Creme brulee. You know, it's very vanilla-y and caramel kind of vibe. So
Right.
this is going to be my scent.
Okay.
So how are we going to be pouring this?
Right,
This scent?
so you both have measuring cups, and so once you've chosen your 2 scents, you're gonna pour up to the black line. Yeah?
So we're pouring this scent up to the black line?
Yes. So bring this a little bit closer to you. Yeah. You seen it? It's at the bottom of the cup. Seen it? Right.
I see.
Yeah. So that will give you about 1.5 ounces of fragrance.
Right. So let's strain our fragrances now,
So for
viewers.
hers, you can pour hers in here.
So I have to measure it?
You do yours, I'll do hers.
Okay, great.
Kayleigh, you're getting it nice by the pro, man. So approximately how long does the candle making process take, especially in these various ounces that we are
Okay,
using?
so basically our sessions are 2.5 hours. The 2.5 hours is allotted for you to make the candle, for it to
Right.
dry, and for you to take it home.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So I noticed that you have some bottle of wine here. So is it that you do like a sip and paint?
I do sip and pause
Sip and-
right through,
sip
not
and
just
pause,
for
sip and pause.
occasions, but right through. Everything on that side of
You know,
the store is local.
Yeah, so
Purely
I'm just
local.
hoping that the camera guys could,
Might
you know,
get
just
it.
give a good view of what
whatever.
Yeah, especially the wine. You know, it's a
That's
very
what caught your eye.
yeah. So this is more like
early
for
morning.
a couple experience.
I
and so
would
on.
not say, honestly, the minimum 40 sessions is 2, but it could be 2 sisters, it could be 2 friends.
Right.
It can be a couple,
Yes.
you know, it
Right.
can be date night, but it's not limited to.
Okay, great,
We
great.
also have birthday celebrations, so we
Ooh.
can host up to 20 persons comfortably.
Oh, that would be
so what we
excellent.
do is we utilize the lounge area, and we also utilize the healing garden, which is downstairs.
So, Miss Gizelle, adding this new addition to Tobago, because you know sometimes we always say Tobago real slow by, but now we have this new addition, something new, something fresh, something exciting, something creative. How has the response been thus far?
I have to be really honest with you. It has been fantastic. My fellow Tobagoians have come out in numbers and they have been very supportive. They have, you know, advertised, they have shared their experiences on Google. They have, you know, told a friend about a friend and told their mom, you know,
Nice.
it's been great. Yeah.
So we could do a lot of chatting this morning, but we have limited time,
Yes.
unfortunately. So
So, after the sense, what's the next step?
Right, so we're going to go over to the wax station. This is where we do the cooking.
Okay.
cooking.
Yes, so
This is
I'm
like
gonna
white
let you
chocolate. Can I
guys-
eat it?
no, that's wax and I don't want you to eat it. That would not be good. Right, so what I want one of you to do, somebody can pour and somebody can mix. Let me just
okay.
plug you guys up and get you started. So who's gonna pour and who's gonna mix?
I don't mind pouring. So you're going to be pouring the oils, right?
Okay.
No, you'll be pouring your wax.
Wax. Okay,
Yeah.
the wax. Okay. So you have to be melted.
Just before. All right. So we're gonna do the pouring of the wax now since already in the vessels. So we're gonna get that wax heated up and pour it in. All right, so right at this time, viewers, we're gonna take a little quick short break. Don't go anywhere yet. We'll be back with more.
Johnny, do something. What's the number? Oh, God.
Fan emergency, good afternoon. You said the building is on fire. Are there any persons trapped? 4 persons. What is the address of the call, ma'am? Number 4, Candy Drive, Pier Road. Can I have your name, please? Miss Bihari. Thank you, Miss Bihari. I'll be dispatching an appliance. Central Control from Fire Control.
Go ahead, fire control. Central control is receiving over.
Central Control, have a plans and crew. Respond to our residential fire. Same is at number 4, Kakandi Drive, Pier Road, Chabonas. 4 persons are trapped, 2 adults, 2 children. They were unable to make contact with fire service, so she called on their behalf.
Transmission received loud and clear. Operator at Central Control 3463. Firefighter Wiley, Central Controller.
Create an evacuation plan for you and your family and practice your escape. Always ensure you have more than one way to safely exit your home. Your lives may depend on it.
Excel Spa by Kayleigh, where our highly trained staff are ready to deliver the top-class services in facial massages, waxing, nail enhancement and body treatment. We are ideally located at Coco Avenue, Switzerland, Tobago. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, TripAdvisor, or you can call us on 730-0149. Excel Spa by Kayleigh. Relax, renew, and rejuvenate.
October will never be better with Tobago Carnival Fever. Book your passage and come on over.
Advertise with Tobago Updates. Call 284-6597. If you have a small or large business, we can get your information in front of the masses. Reach our rapidly growing viewership on Facebook and YouTube. Promote your brand in Trinidad and the Caribbean through M&E TV Now and Gizelle. Yes, we can build unique ads for your business. Call now 284-6597 and advertise with us.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning. Good morning.
Alright, viewers, and we are back, and at this moment we are going to be busting down a pot. Not the type of pots you could eat, right? We're going to be melting the wax so that we can pour it into our vessels. So, Miss Gizelle, tell us a bit more about what we're seeing here.
Right, so this process is very important. We use vegan soy wax, which melts very quickly in our melter. Now, with the wax, you want to always check the temperature, because different types of wax have different melting points and different pour points.
Okay,
right.
great.
This is important for candle making, because what happens is if you burn the wax and then you still make your candle, you burn off the fragrance. So by the time your candle is set, you smell nothing. And it happens a lot, you know. So you just have to check the temperature while you're pouring and make sure it's a smooth process.
Okay, great.
So you can pour and you can stir. And,
I'm good at stirring.
So we're taking this.
Yes, so you're going to take all the soy wax and you're going to put it in the pot.
So can you hold my mic, please? Thank you.
Sure.
You know, when you're burning the sugar for the chicken, Dwayne, you're making a good stew chicken.
Well, this is assuming he knows how to cook.
And the wax is going in, viewers.
Right.
Ooh.
Now the pot is very hot, so you'll notice that the wax is going to really melt.
And just now I'm waiting for the contents to go in the pot. Now we still.
Right. So you could put that back here.
Alright.
So it's empty. It's empty. So it's not. We are not. It's not an empty vessel.
Hot boy. I need a pot like this home boy.
Right.
So approximately how long does it take for the wax to melt? In your experience?
Minutes. Sometimes it could even be seconds, depending on how much wax.
We could see that. So it's actually melting a lot faster, as she was saying earlier.
Yeah.
Does different types of wax, or does the soy wax, I should say, is the fastest melting wax you've used?
No, I wouldn't say. So paraffin typically melts fastest. Paraffin is like petroleum based. I don't use paraffins though. I would use.
Why though? Is it because of this might have a different scent or something?
No. Paraffin has its uses, its pros and its cons. I prefer the vegan-based soy because it's more environmentally friendly, and you know, if it gets on your skin, it's also okay.
Alright, viewers, so at this point, most of the small chunks of wax melted. So we're just waiting for these big chunks to get with the program, and we'll be ready to make our candles.
And the stirring process is very important because that determines how smooth your candle comes out.
I'll keep stirring. The last time I stirred like this, I was making a big pot of sorrel now.
Sorrel?
Yeah.
Well, disclaimer, nothing here is edible. So it might look that way, but it's not.
Probably as technology advances, we'll enter that era of edible candles.
Oh gosh, I'm afraid.
Alright, viewers, we're almost there. Just about 4 more big chunks and they're gonna be done.
So while he's stirring, what you could do is you can get the pitchers ready for us to pour.
Right.
So the silver pitchers. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so what we do now is we take off the pot. This pot actually goes all the way to 400 degrees. We don't use that. We don't need that much. About 200 is fine.
Okay. So we still have one little chunk here.
Yeah. And that's gonna melt.
So we're going to turn on the
Yes.
pipe.
We're gonna turn on the Right, so we're gonna take this off. Yes. So we're ready to pour. So you turn and you pour.
Standpipe vibes.
Yes. Better not.
Okay. Nice.
That's it?
Yeah, and then you could put his. So you can rest that back at your station and you can put this one.
Okay, nice, nice.
You know, it feels very therapeutic.
It is. It's really therapeutic.
You know?
And it brings me to question, are there therapy services that are available? You know, when you're feeling a little bit stressed from work, if you could just come on down to Tobagowyck and get that chill vibe. Do you offer those type of services?
Well,
not necessarily therapy, but something that's therapeutic.
Well, what I could say is there's a booking app and the booking hours are between 10 and 8.
Okay.
So if you feeling that way, at least as long as it's 2-3 days in advance, just shoot me a message on the booking app, come through.
All right, guys, so we're going to go over to the table, back to the table, right?
So we're going to take a short break, viewers, and we'll be back to get the candle making ready. So don't go anywhere yet. We're getting wicked.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Part of today's segment, so we're gonna be making the actual candle.
Yes.
Right. So we just got to choose our colors. I chose the burnt orange to go with my black.
You took the from me.
I chose the burnt orange because it's a nice accent color.
Right.
And Kayleigh got pink, and you got what? What color?
I
You
got the brown.
The brown. Okay, good.
Right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to pour the fragrance into the wax. I'm going to take some wax for Kayleigh and then I'll leave the rest for you. And you determine how you want to do your colors. If you want to do a tie-dye, you want to do multi-level, you determine how you want your candle to come out.
So we just leave a little bit of the brim there.
Yes, so you leave about a quarter at the top so that it can close when you finish. All right? So I'm just going to take...
So do I pour my fragrance into the...
Which do I pour the oil first?
So do I pour the oil into the vessel? Do I pour my fragrance into
pour
the...
your
Okay,
fragrance
great.
into your vessel.
So fragrance going in.
Fragrance first.
Okay. And then we throw in the wax.
Then you throw in the wax.
Okay, so we're going in the wax with the wax now.
Yeah. And so if you want like a certain level to be a certain color, you color it while it's in.
Okay.
And you can also use your mixer to mix your scent.
So how do I do the tie-dye as to the colors going?
Yes, so you could stop there, put in one color,
Okay.
swirl, and then when you finish, you can put in the rest.
So we have to mix it evenly, guys, to make sure that the
so you wanna
scent
mix
is
it
even distributed.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll do Kayleigh's for her.
So we need to do this nicely.
And now the color is concentrated, so if you notice, you just give a drop.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So this candle when I'm done.
Yeah. And if you want it, a little bit, you control
Okay.
the turnout.
Right, so my brown is in.
Right. I'm putting moment of truth, guys. Moment of truth. Brilliant.
Alright, so you put this here.
Right.
How many drops should I put?
It depends on how intense you want it to be.
Okay.
More drops, the more intense color.
Alright, so my first color is in. What's going to be the next step?
Right, so the next step is, do you want it layered or you want it tie-dye? If you want it tie-dye, you can pour the rest and then you can pour your other color. But this is a dark color, so I don't know if you want to wait a little bit and then
let's
pour
wait
for
a
the
bit.
top. Right, so you can decorate in the meantime.
Okay, so we have some decorations going on over here. What's here, decoration? Kayleigh likes the beach, so I think she's gonna want some seashells inside there. Can the seashells go in now?
Yeah.
Okay, so Kayleigh's gonna want some seashells going on in there.
You got that? Okay, yeah, that looks good. And right now you should be getting the aroma of the two scents that you blended together.
Oh my god.
No, leave that, leave that. And clean it up after.
Alright.
So wait, you doing Kayleigh? So this, okay. Yeah, put the shells in. What other colors does she like?
Purple.
Purple. It's burgundy. I don't know my colors. That's okay.
Yes, viewers, again, I'm telling you, I'm extremely clumsy. So I'm looking for something to add to mine.
The consistency is good, or I should continue stirring?
That's good. So you see the color on the top here? That's what it's gonna dry like.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you're happy with that. Yeah. You wanna put a little bit more wax to top it off.
Okay.
This.
Can I point the next level?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here some of this.
Right, thank you. So my next level is going in.
So I have a question. So I did some research on wax therapy, and have you considered doing like massages in the future? Probably not now. Using wax as wax therapy with the essential oils and so on.
Well, I wouldn't want to do the massages, but I don't mind working with someone to make the candle so that they can utilize it during the massage.
Right. Okay. Right.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Nice. Candle coming along.
So yours is all shells?
Yes. I live by the seaside, so
okay.
I love me a good beach vibes.
All right, I got you.
Alright, viewers. I want that when they dry, the seashells kind of printing out on the edge. Yeah.
I know what should I put in mine just so.
What scents did you choose? Creme brulee and something? You want cinnamon? Some cinnamon sticks, no?
If you all could smell inside.
Yes.
No?
I would kind of
Yes or no?
The accent. So
You put blue in there?
No. The color I chose was burnt orange, right? And the cinnamon is already brown, same color. So
No, the cinnamon is like a dark brown.
dark brown.
Oh, you want a contrast?
Yeah.
Okay.
So a nice little contrast there.
Well, I don't know. He's got all the stuff over there. You have the stones over here.
The stones.
We have stones also?
Yes.
Ooh, let's see what's going on with the
No,
stones.
Luke, no.
What's going on? Ooh. So these stones go to the bottom or to the top?
It's up to you. You can do both.
Okay. Sunstone. Oh, that looks good. I think this is gonna match my my beach vibes. It's gonna match my beach vibes.
Right.
So let's see.
So I chose like the cat's eye. That's not cat's eye. So I put mines at the top.
Yeah, I think she'll like this.
I'm making a change, guys. I'm making a change, guys. You know, so I'm making a change.
It's a copy.
Yeah. No, I was actually looking for the consistency, pebble size like these.
Like that.
Yeah. So what is this?
So viewers, for those of you watching our candles or we are in, I have a key for Kayleigh. This is gonna go in after.
This looking very lagoonish.
Yes, I love that vibe. Yes. I love this vibe and this smell. Yeah, it just matches the color, viewers. I think I need to come back here.
So so when do I put mine? Given that I want to put it at the top.
Right. So when you want to put it at the top, this is what we call downtime. So you have to wait for it to cool. The candle dries from the bottom up.
Right.
And then you'll put it on the top.
So when the candle dries, how does it typically look? Let's show viewers.
So basically, once the candle dries, you'll get something similar to this.
Okay.
So you'll see the blended colors on the inside.
Okay.
This one is topped with seashells. Various gemstones. Yeah. and if in the bottom you'll see some sand.
Okay, nice.
Yes,
Nice.
so that's why I said you choose your theme.
This one?
This one is Strawberry Bliss.
It's give us strawberry vibes actually.
Yes, it's
It gives us
supposed to.
strawberry
You're really
vibes.
supposed to feel like, this is where you are.
So this is all local, guys, and it's good that we're promoting local.
Yes.
You could have one Dwayne.
Well, you could come and make Dwayne. And also, I want to say to you guys, I'm not ready to reveal as yet, but we have a project in the works that actually is going to be taking place in Miami. And it is going to involve Tobago. It's going to involve candles. And that's all I can say at the moment.
All right,
so look out for that.
So I'm making a call to the heads of Tobago updates
Yes,
to
if they're
sponsor our
watching,
ticket
I
to
know they're in the
cover.
living rooms watching this segment.
Yes. So producer, you don't take up. take
I
that
would
message
be
to us,
I would be
for
happy
us.
to have you all because it's gonna be big.
Yes.
We're bringing Tobago to the world, huh?
So we appreciate so much, Gizelle. I want to thank you so much for having us here.
Oh, you're most
This
welcome.
morning. It was a really, really exciting, something different. This was a really great segment, a really great interview. So viewers, if you're looking for that different vibe, looking for something fun, something creative, Tobagowyck is the spot. So Dwayne and I got wicked this morning, and hopefully you could get wicked too.
Right. So
what's your contact numbers?
Right, so contact numbers 868-290-1122, very easy to remember. We are on TikTok as Tobagowyck, Instagram Tobagowyck, Facebook. What else do they have? Twitter?
Twitter.
I don't really tweet, but we're on there.
What about
and,
YouTube? Because we found you on TikTok actually, so that's how we
yeah,
discovered
one or
it.
two things on YouTube, but
Okay, great.
But you
And
could find us
location.
on Google. Google, we're really big on Google. Location, Le Chateau, Mount Pleasant, Tobago.
Upstairs Russia.
Upstairs Rashad's men's store, and it's a vibe.
Right.
It's definitely a vibe.
Finally, just tell the viewers some of the various packages you offer and
Right,
and how
so sessions, right. So I use Goldie, the booking app. Sessions, minimum of 2 persons, as I said, maximum of 20 persons. Use the booking app. It has all the information there, all the prices, and even if you have a question, you can shoot me a WhatsApp, as I said, 868-290-1122.
Okay.
Yeah?
All right. Well, thank you very much for having us. This brings us to the end of the interview this morning. We had a very wicked experience.
Yes, we did.
You really like that too.
Experience, wicked experience. Luke,
Yes.
we have to tell them to do what?
Share the live, share the live, share the live, and come on down and get wicked.
Right, we go to Good Morning Tobago with Candice Jackson.